Hi everyone, my name is Sophia Rose and I'm a Danish intuitive card reader. I am the creator and woman behind an intuitive certified card reading course which takes place here in Denmark, for now anyway. I'm also an intuitive card reader who does a lot of personal card readings, both for people here in Denmark but also from all around the world. And I have had a wish for a bit of a time now to do actually readings in English, collective readings. And actually this is my first one ever, so please excuse if my English is not that perfect. There might be a lot of Danglish, which is kind of a mix between Danish and English, that, you know, sometimes you put the words and framing in a wrong way, or I use kind of a Danish way of saying things and just, you know, directly translate it into English. So anyway, just please please don't be bothered with my maybe poor English skills. Anyway, this has been a wish of mine to do for a very long time, and actually now I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna jump into it. And I just drew 5 cards, and those cards would like to just give us all a heads up about the coming weekend, which is Saturday, June 5th and Sunday, June 6th. So here in June, the first weekend of June anyway, I draw these 5 cards, and I would like to just intuitive interpret them and give you all the messages and words that the cards and the guides have for us. So yeah, you know what? Bear with me. I'm gonna jump into it, and I hope that you and everyone who sees this might get just a little bit out of it. And I would just like to say I'm sitting in a little tiny house with the door open, so there may be just, you know, everyday sounds around us, like birds and maybe people working and doing stuff just outside the door. So I hope that you can, you know, still hear the important part and just know that it's just everyday sounds around me. So let's jump into it. Let's see what the card has to say for us. So the first card for this weekend, the first weekend of June, the first card is this, and the messages in the card is like, please step into this weekend with an approach of love, with an approach of magic might happen, with an approach of I'm gonna put so much love into this weekend, into just being, into just enjoying, creating, seeking pleasure. It's kind of the energy behind this weekend is kind of like, you know, the more energy of love we put into this weekend, the more we receive back from the weekend. So it's kind of, let's just open up and let's just I would actually love to say, let's just celebrate that it's weekend. And I know many people do. Every Friday it's like, yay, it's the weekend, it's here. And what this card tells us is that the more you put this love energy into the weekend, the more you receive back, actually. The next card is this one, and let me just look at it. So this card says to all of us that some of us has been looking, you know, we've been kind of seeking what's gonna happen, what is in store for me, what is the next step, what is gonna happen, what might appear, what am I to do, and there's kind of this feeling that a lot of us has maybe felt, I would say kind of, maybe not lost, but many of us has been seeking answers and feel maybe a bit of disconnection, both to ourselves, but also, you know, kind of to the world and to our meaning, the meaning of life, to the purpose of life and to the purpose of our work and everything. So there's kind of this feeling and emotion that many of us has been seeking, and maybe even secretly wanting something to happen, been feeling I would love for things to change, or I've been kind of, you know, starving for something better than what is now. So the feeling is the more we put energy, the energy of love into the weekend that's coming, the more we're kind of like, you know, the weather on this card is very bad, it's poor, and it's lightning and it's dark, and it's kind of like love will drive away the darkness of this weekend. So the more we can just like connect with what's ever happening in us, even if you feel disconnected, just have a go with feeling disconnected. There is kind of there's the energy that the more we accept and allow whatever is, even if it's the feeling of disconnection or mistrust or feeling lost or don't know which way to go or seeking or wanting new and other things, there's kind of the more we can pour love into even feeling that way and allowing it and accepting it to be, the more it will actually, the weather will actually improve. So it's kind of like the darkness will turn into a blue skies. And the next card is this one. And what it says to us is like, if you seek for the sun will find you. It's kind of like you're standing here right now. We've been disconnected. We've been seeking, looking for answers. We've been trying to control or manipulate for something to happen or step into our lives, or whatever it is that we want something new or something different or something else, or we want answers. We need to know. And the feeling is we've been standing here with these walls kind of, how do you say it? Kind of like, the walls are leaning in on you. So the feeling is that the more we step out of that creepy little narrow space, the more we are actually able to see what will happen. We are more able to sense and feel and know what's going to happen. But that's only possible if if we kind of allow ourselves to stand here in between the walls, those narrow walls. If you're accepting and allowing yourself to just stand there for a while, and you're able to see what's around you. It's like, if you're standing outside in a garden and you have you're close to, you're standing close to a tree, and when you're standing there, you're kind of like, I wonder if this tree is gonna fall. I wonder what's gonna happen. A bird's gonna poop on me. Our dog's gonna, do things. And it's kind of like if we keep looking for everything that's wrong or not working, then we're not actually seeing what's in front of us. So what the card is saying is actually, if we're standing here by this tree, so if we're standing here with this tree, and we're just allowing ourselves to be there, and maybe get bird poop on our head, maybe the tree will fall over, whatever happens, if we're able to stand there and accept and allow that we don't know what's gonna happen, we don't know if a dog comes by and pees on us, we don't know if a bird's gonna poop on us. I don't know why that's the theme of this, but we don't know if any branches are gonna fall down over us. But the more we accept and allow that we don't know, the more we're actually able to look around the garden and see all the beautiful flowers and sorry. We're able to see the flowers, we're able to see the animals, we're able to see the birds and the butterflies. And it's kind of like, if we look up to the tree and down and around and keep noticing what's not working, then we're not able to see what's actually right in front of us. So this card is really saying, like, okay, so you're standing there right now in this narrow place, but just stand there, because the more you accept and allow that you're there, the more your vision, I would say, even improves, or you will be able to look further, you will be able to feel and sense whatever is right for you, or get a glimpse of what is going to happen to you. And the next card is this, and it's just a confirmation that, you know, the more we are able to sometimes let the sky be dark and gray and stormy and watery or whatever, the more we're able to accept and allow that for those days to be there, for us to feel that way, for us to feel disconnected, doubtful, whatever is, the more we accept and allow that, the easier it actually just passes by, because it's all just energy. It's just energy. And the more we just allow it and not analyze or control it or manipulate it or fix it or anything, the more we just, you know, experience it, the faster it kind of just blows over, and the blue skies appear, and all of a sudden you know which steps you're about to take. So coming from this one who's we've all been kind of seeking and wanting and wishing and maybe feeling a little disconnected or lost, and what these cards says is that the more you accept and allow that you are there or have been there, the more you're able to see within a few days the road ahead of you, or sense what kind of decision it is that you need to make, or what it is that you need to do, or whatever it is that has been, you know, going on in your life. So what the cards actually saying is that the more we can just walk into this weekend with our eyes open, with our hearts open, with our bodies open, with our minds open to, let's see what's in front of me. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's experience the now. Let's just be and see what happens, and whatever comes forward, whatever steps forward. Let's see if we can see the sun. And maybe there's the sun and blue skies for some of you, and maybe for others it's more gray and windy and watery and everything else, and that's okay too, because the feeling is that the more love we blow into this weekend, like, you know, when you send somebody a kiss, it's the more energy you put into whatever you're going to sense or feel this weekend, the more you kind of accept and allow whatever's going to happen, and stay in the now, stay in the experience, stay in yourself. The more you feel whatever you need to feel, or whatever happens around you, the better the weekend you're going to get. So what the cards are really asking us all to do is kind of just stay open, stay curious, open your body, your mind, your heart, your soul, everything. Open your eyes and see what's right in front of you, because that's all you need to know. You don't need the 20 steps ahead. You just need to know, how do I feel right now? What do I want to do? What is my need right now? And just stay there, stay in the now. So it's kind of the message for all of us is to say, stay in the now for this weekend. Pour love into this weekend no matter what, and the more love you pour into it, the more love you will receive back from this weekend. So everyone out there, I hope you're gonna have a fantastic weekend, and I am excited to do the next reading for you in English, and I hope that you were able to understand most of the messages, even the one with birds poop and dog peeing. And I apologize for that. But you know what? The cards and the guides are saying what they need to say and want to say. I have no control over it. I'm just a facilitator. I just speak whatever comes to mind. So have a great weekend out there, and thank you for tuning in and watching this, and having this premiere with me speaking and doing card readings in English for the collective. I do a lot of personal readings in English, but not for the collective. So this was my first one. This was my baby. So thank you for having this experience with me. Have a nice weekend. Bye.